Most people think losing fat means suffering through high-intensity workouts, starving themselves, or drinking some weird detox mix that tastes like regret. But that couldn't be further from the truth. You don't need a boot camp. You don't need to skip meals. And you definitely don't need overpriced juice cleanses. You just need time on your feet. Because if you walk long enough, and more importantly, walk smart, you'll start burning fat without even realizing it. No pain, no drama, no sweat-streaked selfies. Just simple, effective movement. So, how long do you actually need to walk to lose weight? And how do you make walking work harder for you? Let's break it all down. But first, let's get clear on one thing. Walking burns calories, real ones. Sure, it's not flashy. It's not intense, but it is cardio. Low impact, joint-friendly, and incredibly underestimated. Let's talk numbers. According to Harvard Health, a person weighing 155 pounds burns about 149 calories by walking at 4 miles per hour for 30 minutes. That's a brisk walk, nothing extreme. And if you weigh more, you burn more. A 185-pound person walking at the same pace for the same time can burn around 178 calories. Now let's say you walk for an hour a day. That's roughly 300 to 350 calories burned, depending on your pace and body weight. Do that daily for a week, and you're looking at up to 2,500 to 2,800 calories. That's nearly a full pound of fat just from walking. No burpees, no boot camp, just walking. But it gets better. A study published in Nature Medicine tracked over 6,000 adults for 4 years. The big finding: people who walked around 8,200 steps per day had significantly lower risks of obesity, sleep apnea, acid reflux, depression, and type 2 diabetes. Translation: 8,000 steps a day is your golden number. That's roughly 4 miles or about an hour of walking, depending on your stride and pace. And if you pick up the pace, you can shave down the time and still get the metabolic benefits. Of course, let's not kid ourselves. Walking doesn't cancel out an extra-large pizza and a caramel frappuccino. If your diet's a disaster, your results will be too. You can't outwalk a bad fork. But if you pair your walking with smarter food choices, that's when things start to click. So now let's talk about pace. How fast do you need to walk to actually melt fat? Turns out, speed matters more than you think. Because when it comes to fat loss, effort is everything. And that effort shows up in your heart rate. Enter Zone 2 cardio. Zone 2 is where your heart rate is at 60 to 70% of its max. For most people, that's around 115 beats per minute. Enough to break a light sweat but still be able to hold a conversation. You're slightly breathy, but not gasping. This is the fat-burning zone. Your body taps into fat stores more efficiently here, and you engage more of your slow-twitch muscle fibers, the endurance ones that specialize in oxidizing fat. It's the sweet spot for sustainable fat loss. Now, here's something surprising. Some research shows that moderate to high-intensity workouts help burn deep visceral belly fat faster. But other studies, focused specifically on walking, suggest that slower, longer walks might actually be better for trimming that same stubborn fat. So what gives? Simple. Duration and consistency win. Your best bet is 45 to 60 minutes of walking in Zone 2. Every day. That's your rule of thumb. Next up, when should you walk? This is where most people get it completely wrong. Timing matters. Not just how long or how fast you walk, but when you walk. Let's start with fasted walking, going for a walk in the morning before you've eaten anything. Some studies show fasted cardio can burn up to 20% more fat compared to walking after a meal. Why? Because your glycogen stores are lower when you're fasted, so your body turns to fat for fuel sooner. Think of it like switching from sugar to espresso. More efficient, less crash. But don't overdo it. You're not trying to starve fat off your body. Just aim for 45 minutes of moderate walking. Your mitochondria will handle the rest. Now, here's something even fewer people know. post-meal walks are pure magic. Walking for just 2 minutes after a meal, yep, 2 minutes, can significantly reduce blood sugar spikes. That means less insulin, and lower insulin equals a better fat-burning environment. Even better? A study showed that taking 3 short post-meal walks was actually more effective at controlling blood sugar than 1 longer walk done at another time. So don't just walk long, walk smart. Here's your cheat sheet. Walk fasted in the morning to prime fat burning. Walk for a few minutes after meals to control insulin. Do both consistently, and you've built a fat-burning routine without even setting foot in a gym. Want to take things up a notch? Add incline. Walking uphill or on a treadmill with a 10% incline can increase your calorie burn by over 30% compared to flat ground. Don't have a hill nearby? Add a weighted vest or backpack, a method known as rucking. Rucking can increase your calorie burn by up to 45% without changing your pace or distance. It's like turning your walk into a fat-melting hike. And if that's still not enough of a boost, here's another technique: intervals. Alternate between 3 minutes of brisk walking and 2 minutes of power walking. That little spike in effort pushes your heart rate up, triggering the afterburn effect, a period where your body continues burning calories for hours after your walk is over. In fact, you can keep burning extra calories for up to 48 hours. That's metabolic momentum on your side. So let's recap. Want to lose fat by walking? Here's what works. Walk 45 to 60 minutes a day. Hit zone 2 intensity, brisk but still able to talk. Walk fasted in the morning to boost fat metabolism. Add 2 to 10-minute walks after meals to reduce insulin spikes. Use inclines or rucking to increase the challenge. Try interval walking to unlock the afterburn effect. It's not about walking yourself into the ground. It's about consistency, timing, and smart effort. Because walking isn't just easy, it's effective. It fits into your life. It doesn't wreck your joints. It doesn't need special gear. And best of all, it works. So if you're trying to burn fat, don't underestimate the power of your own 2 feet. They've been carrying you all your life. Now let them carry you into better health. And now I want to hear from you. Do you have any walking tricks or fat loss tips that work for you? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, hit the like button and share it with someone who needs a reminder that the simplest solutions are often the best ones. Every little click helps this channel grow, and I truly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and keep walking smart.